today we are going to discuss some formulas in Microsoft Excel, some initial formulas like the formula for sum, the formula for average, the formula for percentage, the formula for maximum, and the formula for minimum. If we go on to the syntax of these formulas, these are very easy. Let's understand them by syntax first. So I'm typing the formula here in Notepad to tell you how we will apply the formula in Microsoft Excel. The formula for sum is equal to sum, bracket starts, and the range. Range means like that, is equal to sum, bracket start, first cell, full colon, last cell. Okay, for example, we are going to sum the cells that contain values from C3 to J3, from column number C3 to column number J3. It will add them this way. Okay, now if we want to calculate the average of the same cells, average, for average we will write average is equal to average and bracket start and range of the average. Okay, or we can write it this way, is equal to average, bracket start, from first cell, colon, last cell. This will also calculate the average for us like this way, is equal to average from cell number C3 to cell number J3. What are these C3 and J3? I'll discuss it in Microsoft Excel laterly. Now if we want to calculate the minimum and maximum, minimum means the least value and the maximum means the highest value. If we want to calculate the minimum, we will write is equal to minimum and the range, or is equal to minimum from first cell to the last cell, is equal to minimum from C3 to J3. And if we want to calculate the maximum of a range, maximum means the highest value of a range, then we will type word max of a range, max of first cell to last cell, max of C3 to J3. These are four basic formulas for sum, average, minimum, and maximum. And also we are going to calculate, for example, the percentage. Percentage is calculated this way, is equal to, for example, if we are going to calculate the percentage of students' marks, we will type obtained marks cell number here. Okay, static mean multiplied by 100, and at the bottom we will type the total marks. Okay, slash total marks means we are dividing it by total. Okay, if like this way, is equal to, we have obtained marks in cell number L3, static 100, slash we have total marks in cell number K3. Okay, or if we are going to calculate the percentage of some sales, some purchases, then what we will write here, we will write the total or we will write the amount available. Okay, cell number static 100 and divided by total amount. This is for sum of money, this is for the marks of students. Okay, now we have discussed the 5 basic formulas of Microsoft Excel. Now I'm going to move on Microsoft Excel. Practically, we are going to design a document called the result sheet here. Okay. For that purpose, I am selecting a blank workbook. In Microsoft Excel, I have opened a blank workbook. Now I am going to give it a title. What will be the title of that book? That title will be result sheet. Okay. Now I am going to type the first column name here is for example we are saying roll number or serial number, maybe anything, name of student. Now we are going to write English, maths, physics, chemistry, biology, Urdu, Islamic studies, and at the end Pakistan studies. These are our subjects of metric. Okay. Now you are seeing that here in this line where I have typed the headings, some headings are shown properly but some are not shown properly, like chemistry does not shows Y here, and Islamic studies does not show study. Similarly, if we move on to the next, we will see the total marks. We can see Pak studies improperly. If we say obtained marks, we can't see the detailed column name. Okay, and we will add a percentage here. We will also calculate the average. We will also calculate the minimum. We will also calculate the maximum. Okay, we will apply these 5 formulas. Now these cells are not properly displaying because the cell is smaller and we have written the larger heading. Now we have 2 methods for this. First of all, I will discuss the first method today. For example, this is okay, this is not okay. At the end of that cell F, come here and just double click here. Okay, when you will do the double click, you will see that the cell will elongate and it will be resized according to the size of the heading. Okay, as our heading was larger, the cell size became according to the size of our heading. Okay, now let's see, let's apply some formatting here also. Okay, for example, this is the top heading, result sheet. It should look nice and smooth. Okay, for that purpose I am going to select this line from here to the end of the sheet. Okay, I have selected all cells and now I am going to home menu and I will click this cell. This cell is merge and center. Merge and center will combine all the cells together. Okay, it will combine all the cells together and make them a one cell. Okay, make them a single cell. Let's see. You have seen that it is converted to a single cell. Now in the home menu, these are the fonts. I'm going to apply Algerian font, the very beautiful font here, and I'm going to resize it. I have increased the font size. Now I'm going to apply a color. For example, I'm going to apply this color and I'm going to apply some background color also here. It will be black. No, it does not matches with that. We are going to apply the variation of a yellow color here. It looks better. Now I'm going to select these headings also and I will not click merge and center now because these are different headings. So I'm just going to apply a beautiful font style here, Arial rounded, and I'm going to apply a background color here, the yellow, and also I'm going to apply some font color here. That may be green, that may be magenta, orange, any color. Okay, now we have applied some formatting over my sheet. You can see that my sheet is properly formatted here. Now I'm going to put some values and apply these formulas that we have understood. Okay, first of all, in the roll number cell, I want to type roll number 121, roll number 122, roll number 123, roll number 124, roll number 125. It's okay. The name is Alia. I'm going to type the names of few students here. Now I'm going to give them some marks. For that purpose, I will use the numeric pad here. Then press tab. I'm typing the number and pressing tab. I can use up, down, left, right arrows to move along the cells also. Okay. Till now I did not apply any formula. I'm just doing data entry. I'm doing the purpose. I'm filling the sheet with the data that is known as data entry. I have not applied any formula. I will apply the formula after the data entry. Now these total marks, these are always fixed. Let's say these are 800. Okay. Now this cell obtain marks requires a formula. Okay. Now what formula we will apply here? We will sum up these values from English to Pak Study. From English to Pak Study. This is the range of these cells that is going to be summed. Okay. Now let's see. The marks of English are in cell number C3. The column is C and the row number is 3. Now move on to the Pak Studies. The marks are in the cell number J3. Okay, we have found the range. Okay, now I'm going to apply the formula here. How we will apply the formula? Let's see. I'm going to obtain marks and I'm going to type equal to, then I will write the word SUM, sum. Bracket starts from cell number C3. I have typed C3, shift and colon to cell number J3, and now I'm going to close the bracket here. Okay, I did not press enter yet. You can see that all the cells in the range are selected. As I applied the formula, the cells in the range are selected. Now I will press enter. You have seen I have calculated the sum of these marks. Now let's move on to the second record. The cell number for English is C4. For the third record, the cell number is C5. For the fourth record, the cell number is C6. And for the fifth record, the cell number is C7 for English. And for Pak Studies, for second record, we have J4, J5, J6 and J7. Let's move on to the next formula, and is equal to sum, bracket start. The first cell is C4, and the last cell is J4, bracket close, and before pressing enter you can see that the whole range is selected over here. Now we are going to press enter, is equal to sum bracket starts C5 colon J5 bracket close, and enter is equal to sum bracket starts C6 to cell number J6 bracket close and enter. We have calculated the sums of all records here. No, we have left with the one record, is equal to sum bracket from C7 to J7, and this will be our final. We have calculated the obtained marks of all students by applying formula sum. Okay, now we are going to apply the percentage, average, minimum and maximum. Okay, first of all I will apply the average, minimum and maximum. These because these formulas have the same syntaxes as of sum. Now for average I will type is equal to AVERAGE, average, complete word average. Okay, from cell number C3 colon J3 and bracket close, enter. In the similar way I will continue for whole average formula, is equal to average from cell number C4 to J4 bracket close and enter, is equal to average. One thing to be remembered, that when you will apply the formula you will type equal to. Okay, otherwise your formula will not be applied. The ranges are the same because the values are same. Okay, the values are our subjects. Okay, now minimum, this formula, okay, minimum says is equal to min min. Okay, bracket start from C3 colon J3, enter, is equal to min min, bracket start, we will start the bracket with shift and 9. Okay, C4 to cell number J4 is equal to minimum from C5 to cell number J5 is equal to minimum from cell number C6 to J6. If you have any doubt you can move back and you can see the cells. Okay, the range will be selected over here, and then you will apply, is equal to minimum from C7 to cell number J7 bracket close and enter, and the last one is the maximum, is equal to maximum bracket start from C3 to J3. In the similar way we will apply the maximum for C4, C5, C6 and C7. Okay, now I am going to apply the percentage, the last one. Percentage requires only two cells, obtained marks and the obtained marks. The cell number for obtained marks is L3 and the cell number for the total marks is K3. Now we are going to apply this, is equal to obtained marks. Obtained marks, I will not write the word obtained marks, I will write the cell number of obtained marks, that is L3 star 100 slash the cell number of the total marks is K3, is equal to L4. You are seeing that the cell number L4 is selected, static 100 slash K4 is equal to L5 static 100 slash K5 is equal to L6 static 100/K6 is equal to L7 static 100/K7. We have completed our result sheet with 5 formulas: sum, average, maximum, minimum, and the percentage formula. This is our first assignment for Microsoft Excel 2021 result sheet. Now I'm going to save that file. To save that file, we are going to click file menu, then we will click the command save here. Okay, when we click the save command, it will ask for the place. We will select documents. After clicking browse, I will choose the documents and I will give it the title of result sheet. Okay, and that's all for today. We have done result sheet in Microsoft